Hello everyone, I'm silentdeth, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. Last time, we set out on our grand expedition, bringing all of these critters to the site of our future base. Our future northern base. This time, we're going to be heading out overland. Probably focus on getting some metals unless we see some really good creatures. But I think metal's going to be our priority for this episode. First off, we want to organize everyone into a proper convoy. We don't want everyone to just be following one critter because they will just get in each other's way, get stuck on trees, and all that kind of horrible stuff. First off, this guy, we're going to want one of the turtles to follow him. So that one right there is close. If he will move his little head so that we can point at him. I am pressing the right key. Let's turn him that way. There we go. Alright. Crap. Well, that's going to mess everything up. Okay, so the turtle is following this guy. And we're doing that because the turtle's going to be slow and he'll act as kind of a buffer between these two. After the turtle, or actually also following the turtle, we're going to take these guys. Let's go ahead and level him up. I think you need a little bit more help. We'll bring you over here. Double tap E. There you go. We'll grab all 4 of these. Okay, we'll hop on our turtle. Much easier to point at things from here. So you will follow this one, as will you. Okay, we need kind of a pointy thing. A crosshair, really. And we don't have one. We'll also pick up that one. Maybe we'll just get a little bit closer. There we go. Now all these guys are following our turtle. We also want the other Parak to follow the turtle. So that's the first part of our convoy. Following this guy, we'll have another turtle. Use the bread one. He's kind of stuck there in the terrain somehow. I'll have to try to figure out a way to get him off. That is the first part. The 2 Paraks will be clearing the path through trees, hopefully. And allowing us to get nice and deep inside of the forest without having to cut down all the trees. Okay, I can't actually get on this guy. So I have to figure out something to do there. I'm thinking I'm going to try to bring the Pathfinder over and use his ramps to push him off. And I shall return. We've freed our turtle tank. Following this guy, we're going to have our roly-poly. Also following this guy, we're going to take about half of our spitty cannon fodders. That should be good enough. Then, following this guy, he must be a little bit overweight, with me riding him at least. We're going to have our Ankylo. Following him is going to be our final turtle. Then, following this guy, we will use the very last of our speedy cannon fodders. Some of them seem to be stuck. Let's see if we can't get them to move. Can't really see. Looks like there's still a couple more. You, we don't want following. That one is following. I think that's all of them. No, we left one more. So which one were you? You were this one? There we go. That way, we'll have our two resource gathering creatures, our roly-poly and our Ankylo, guarded by all of our cannon fodder. Don't really want to lose those, that would be bad. Also following this guy is going to be our Stegos. I've already got them set up to be in a line. So this guy's following this guy, that one's following that one, etc., etc. So our whole line of Stegos will be following behind him. Stegos are pretty slow, and so are turtles. That should take care of that. Now our last Stego in line is this guy. So we have our two highest level Stegos at the ends, in case they run into anything nasty. So what we'll add to this is a line of all of our trikes, which will be the end of our convoy. So I'm just going to take the trikes, put the highest level one in front, and the second highest level one in back, and then just have them in a line formation just like these guys. After that, we'll take our wolf and we'll put him on our mobile base. We'll just airlift him, and we should be able to head out. Okay, everything is set. We're going to be traveling on our bird while everything is following this. That way we can get a nice bird's eye view. And watch as everything kind of autosave. And watch as everything unravels. Working pretty good. It's going to be a pretty long line of critters, though. A pretty long, slow line. Especially the stegos, they're really slow. Alright, we'll just hope that nobody gets caught in the trees. While we head, we're going to go up north, where our check here is. So we're going to go north, and then around in between those two mountains. And that'll be our destination for this episode. So I guess we need to find out which direction we're heading. We're heading west, which is not north. We'll see how these things go if we change directions in the middle of the trees. Mike should be flying low. I don't see anybody else. Where's everybody? Are they stuck already? That would be disappointing. No, there they are. Okay, yeah, there's a line. Okay, so this is going to take a while. North by northwest. I will be back once we have made some progress. We've ended up going south of the mountain. As that proved... What is that? An Anki? It must be a new creature. Right, south of the mountain, as it was a clearer path, there were some Gigantosauruses if we went to north. We also moved our Roly-Poly and Inkyo out of the column. They're now just attached to the column, as we were having to use those to mine, and having them go out and into the column was causing some traffic jams. But if we continue on this way, west a little bit more, right about here we start hitting more metal. The terrain gets a little bit iffy. And I think, let's see, probably right about here is where we'll turn west. And then start traveling in that way. I saw a good Ankyo here a little while ago, but I think he may have died. Was a level 112 one? Not perfect, but better than what we have. Would have been nice to breed him. Maybe we can find him again. There's the Gigantosaurus. I think there's another one around here too. This is the path we would have taken if we went north. Would have had to come up right through here. So obviously going the shallow path here was a lot easier. So far things seem to be going fairly well. We're going to just kind of rock crush our way through all this as best as we can. Nothing has proved particularly difficult for any of our critters to kill. We've even killed a couple of Rexes. I think we'll be okay. Looks like we have a little bit of a traffic jam here. Somebody must have attacked. And didn't live very long. Okay, what is that? One of the birds. Okay. I'm also waiting for the metal to smelt because this guy is encumbered. So while that happens, fair amount of metal. While that happens, I'll be mining and be back in a little bit. We have finished mining and turned west. You see our little caravan down there. We're going to be blazing a trail through this forest here to get to the ice biome and try to get some mammoths. At least I think that's what we're going to do. We might just rest here. Let this guy recover a little bit of health. And I forgot about the guys I had following me. What I want to do... We're hungry again. Do you have food? No. Where'd you go? There you are. We actually need meat for this, I think. So we're going to be in the winter area. And it's cold there. Having something that can heal us would be nice. Let's head out this way. And what we might end up doing... We are attacking Carno. We might end up going from the water. And then bringing the mammoths out and around. Possibly. I want to see if we can get here. Alright, we've already checked that waterway. But are there mammoths around in here? Really would be ideal if they're on the shore here. There's some. Level 12 only. I forgot to eat some soup to keep me warm. Not a whole lot on this side of the mountain. Well, he died. But also might be a little bit difficult to get them out of here. Once we get to the water, it'll be okay. We can just swim down. Though there might be nasty critters in the water. Really hard to make it through all this stuff. To see through all this stuff, anyway. We're looking for a good mammoth. See how far we'd have to go. And autosave. Don't see very many. There's a couple. 3 actually. 72. Where's the other ones? 12. We'll just fly down this way. Also 12. They do look a lot better with the fur, though. I have to admit that. Some wolves. We really need a mammoth to get wood for our new base. And we need a really good one. I'd like to have a few that we can breed. 8, 20. Couple more. 28. 100. 100's not bad. What I think we'll do is we're going to come back next episode and we'll do some more searching around here and see if we can't find a really good mammoth. We'll do some tagging and stuff. But I've got to fly back to my base because I've realized that I've forgotten the mammoth saddles, which we're going to need. And we'll actually tame the mammoth and then see, or we'll scout it out and then we'll see if we want to go overland or by sea. I think that would be the best idea. Ideally, we would have the mammoth meet up with our other group. And then travel back overland. I don't know how well that's going to work. But we'll find out next episode. Like if you like. Subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment. If you have anything to say. I do read all the comments. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.